If there's ever been an industry that you can make a lot of money in, it is the marijuana industry. So in this video, let's talk a little bit about what's happening with the legalization of marijuana in the United States right now. But more importantly, let's talk about Sundial Growers. This stock has been on an absolute tear lately, and we need to just look at it a little bit to see whether or not it has the legs to go even further, or if it's stalled out and it's going to tank down to zero. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up everybody, I'm Clay, I'm here with VectorVest, and like I said before, we're going to talk about marijuana and the marijuana industry, and more importantly, or more specifically, we're going to talk about Sundial Growers. The ticker for this symbol is SNDL. Now, it's been getting a lot of interest lately, and I want to talk about it because a lot of people think that stocks have a bottom. You know, if a stock hits a price of $1, this is so cheap that it can only go up from here. Or, you know, if a stock's trading at $10 and all of a sudden it's trading at $5, it's a super bargain. Well, if you look at a little over a 1-year graph of Sundial Growers, you can see that it goes from the top left to the bottom right. Okay, this stock has done absolutely nothing but lose money over a year now. And it's been getting a lot of interest lately, as has the marijuana industry as a whole, because the House of Representatives just voted a couple days ago to legalize marijuana in the United States. Now, if you know anything about government, this doesn't mean that marijuana is legalized on a federal level. No, it still has to go through the Senate, and it could take a while before that happens. So don't take this video as you know, suggestion or whatever saying that marijuana is legal. No, the House of Representatives voted on it, and yes, they did pass it, but it's still got a ways to go before it would become legal, and all of these different marijuana companies and cannabis companies could soar if that takes place. So that is definitely what's driving the upside on this stock right now. But if we look at it from a fundamental perspective, okay, this stock was around $10 per share a little over a year ago, okay? And it bottomed around 15 or 16 cents per share maybe a couple months ago, all right? That's how far it's come down, well over 90%. I think that's almost 99% decline that we've seen in this share price. So, yes, it's looking very cheap. Now, I haven't gone into all of the analytics on this company. I haven't reviewed their income statements or anything like that, so I don't exactly know how they're doing as a company, but I do know what VectorVest is saying for this company. So why don't we go on over and let's take a look at the stock analysis and see what VectorVest says about Sundial Growers. Alright, so right off the bat, we can see that the VectorVest summary says SNDL is overvalued compared to its price, and it also has a below average safety and is currently rated a hold. Now, I do want to point out that this stock has never been rated a buy in the VectorVest program. As low as it's gone and it's bounced off these lows, it's never had a buy rating. It's always been either a sell rating or a hold rating. Now back to the stock analysis. So the recommendation is currently a hold, and REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the VectorVest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price. Now, value. The current price of SNDL is trading around the 55 to 66 cent range, but VectorVest has a current value on this stock at 22 cents per share. So that says something. That says this stock is overvalued, and maybe, okay, if you're an extremely speculative trader, if you think that this stock has short-term appreciation potential, go for it. But if you're in it for the long run, at this time, the value is so much below the price that it wouldn't make sense for you to get in as a long-term or as a prudent investor. The upside potential, or the relative value, as we can see, is very poor. It is currently 0.41 on a scale of 0 to 2. So, like I said before, if you're interested in long-term price appreciation, or if you're interested in the long-term value of a company, This stock does not cut it. This would be a super speculative trade, strictly based on all of the news surrounding the marijuana industry that's going on right now, and that would really be the only thing that could drive this stock higher, as all of its fundamentals are poor and underperforming. And finally, we can see that the RS, the safety rating, is very poor. So with all of the analytics that go into this, all of the fundamental information is saying that Sundial Growers is not going to be a solid investment, especially if you're looking for, steady growth. Okay, this stock is going to be very news driven. It's extremely speculative. Now, with that being said, if you are a speculative trader, if you're not afraid to lose all of your money on this trade, then you could go ahead and purchase it and hope that maybe something happens with the legal process involving marijuana, or something happens on that side to where cannabis is legalized on a greater scale. And of course, if that happens, we're going to see an uptick in the marijuana industry as a whole. Now, speaking of the marijuana industry, VectorVest ranks all of the industries and sectors that we track, and of the sectors we track, healthcare marijuana is currently ranked 204 out of 221 industries. So this industry has been on a downturn for quite some time now, and it would take a lot to bring this industry up and out of the slump that it's in right now. Can it happen? It could happen, but it's going to take drastic change for this stock, or for this industry, I should say, to start rising through the ranks and becoming a better investment, especially for those prudent or long-term investors out there. So guys, if you found this video helpful, if there are any other stocks that you would like to hear about, please let me know in the comments below. I always want to know what stocks you're interested in, or what topics you're interested in. So don't be afraid to leave me a comment down below. If you like the video, please don't forget to click the like button, share it with your friends, especially if your friends think that the marijuana industry is the way to go, or if they think that Sundial Growers could just explode. Make sure you let them know this is an extremely speculative play. It's not a safe stock whatsoever. It has no guaranteed gains. It doesn't have the upside potential, and the trade just isn't there. Now, with that being said, if that subscribe button is red, please tell me why. I don't know why it's still red. Click on it, join the VV Nation, make sure you turn on the post notifications so you never miss a video that we come out with. And guys, it's not just all about stocks like this. We have so much diverse content on this channel. Make sure to go check out some of the other videos. And until next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.